everyone, and welcome to the Disney Princess Club. I'm Lavinia, and I'm here with my friend Amy.
Hi, Lavinia. My name's Amy Mebberson, and I'm a Disney artist and the designer of the Disney Princess Comics Minis by Hasbro. And today is very special because I'm going to be giving you guys a step-by-step tutorial on how to draw one of our comics minis in our adorable comics mini style. But we've got a bit of a dilemma here, though, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Because we have 12 to choose from. And we don't know what they're going to be because they're blind boxes.
Maybe you can point to the blind boxes and then...
Okay, and you just tell me to stop?
Yes.
All right, let's let the finger decide. No, I'll take that as a no.
Yes, actually, yeah.
All right, well, you made the decision, so I will let you
Okay.
open the box. Oh, who do we get?
It's Belle.
Yes, one of my favorites. I adore Belle.
One of my favorites as well. She got her green dress and her matching bow in the back.
So we're going to get started drawing now, so let's get going. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our red pencil, and this is what we're going to use to just start and build some shapes to work with. So we're going to start with a circle. And it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. And this is just something that everything else is going to build out from. Because a good drawing, especially of a face, you usually need to do a little bit of groundwork first to establish where the features are going to lie. And then we are going to put a line down the middle there. Yep, that's looking great so far. Put a line down the middle there just to show where the nose and the mouth are going to sit. And then we're going to put a line kind of in the middle, maybe just below the middle. So it's like we're going to draw a cross through the middle of our circle here, like that. First thing I like to do is the nose, and the nose sits below that middle line. And it's just a little, you can just imagine like a little circle there. And that's kind of what the shape, that just helps you suggest the shape of the nose. Like most princesses, Belle has a fairly delicate nose. So we're going to start, again, the eyes are kind of a lemon shape, if you can imagine that, with one corner on this side and her eyelashes on the other side here. And you're just kind of going to join them together like that. So it's like an oval with like a point on each end. So one corner is the corner of her eye, and the other corner is where her eyelash is going to sit. So Belle has kind of upturned cat-like eyes. Some princesses have round eyes, some have kind of almond eyes. Just put a nice strong line where her upper eyelid goes, and it just goes up to a couple of eyelashes on the end like this. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, Belle's just a country girl. That's looking good so far. Yep, looking great.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to do her mouth, and again, the mouth kind of sits below the thing. Now, Belle has a beautiful Cupid's bow mouth. She's got a very soft mouth. So you're kind of almost going to do a curve like this. Can you kind of see that? So you start with that center line you drew, and you just pop the lines of the mouth out from each side. And she's got very full lips. Now the top lip follows the same as the line you just drew for her mouth. So you can see her top lip coming together, and she's got a big full bottom lip. She's got very full lips, Belle does. So she's got quite a full bottom lip. So you can take the bottom lip quite a way down here, like that. And you can use your red pencil to kind of fill that in a bit like that. So you can see Belle's mouth starting to come together there. Now we're going to just go again, following this center line. Her chin is going to sit just below the edge of that circle that we drew. Okay, now Belle has got beautiful cheek line here as well. So we're going to bring out to the side there and just curve it gently. It's going to flatten out a little bit. All right, so now we're moving into like her cheek line here. So it does kind of pop out at a bit side and then comes down to the bottom. And the same on the other side. So it's kind of like the bottom of a heart.
Yeah.
But instead of a point at the bottom, it's kind of more of a smoothed off. So the first thing is we're going to pop her eyebrows in, just so we know where they are. We can tighten these a little later. So they're just going to go above her eyes. Remember, you start thick in the middle, and this is just a construction line. We can thicken these a little later on. So this is just so we know where they are on her face. Okay, and we can quickly rough in where her eyeballs are going to go as well. That looks great. Yep. And so again, we're just going to do 2 circles inside her eyes which will indicate her eye direction.
So you say that Belle's like one of your all-time favorite princesses. Why is that?
Well, because Belle was happy being on her own with her books. That's all she wanted.
She was super happy.
She did say she wanted adventure in the great wide somewhere, but until she got that, she could get that in her books, because that is the great thing about books. They will take you on adventures. Now, Belle's hairline. So we're going to go up here to the top of this, the top of the circle. Now, Belle has one of the most iconic hairlines of any Disney princess. I remember when I was a kid, when Beauty and the Beast came out, I just wanted her hair so badly. Again, if you think of it like a heart, she's got two curves up the top first, which are going to come down towards her cheek, like that. So this is the top curve of it. This is the top of her hair. So again, kind of think of it as like a fat heart. Belle's hair has a very, very specific shape. So I'm trying to break this down as simply as I can. So we've made these two starting curls here. Now I'm just going to indicate where her ears would go. Now her hair kind of partly covers her ears up. So most ears are going to sort of sit on over that middle line you drew. So half on top, half on bottom kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And that's more just a hint, because her hair is going to wrap around her ears. So what I'm actually also going to do is I'm going to bring this middle part here just down a little further. So there we go. Yeah, and so again, you get this overall heart kind of effect. Her hair is actually kind of wrapped. It's kind of all wrapped around her head. So we can just take a line here and just join it up like that. Can you see? And that just creates the effect of making it look like the hair is rolling and curling back. Now the next part, this is kind of a cute trick. So see here where we've ended her hair? We're going to have it wrapped. So we're going to continue that line like that. Can you see what I'm doing there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So and that's going to help us shape where the bottom of her hair is going to go. So it just kind of comes out and kind of points towards where her neck's going to go. And then we're going to finish that with another line like that. So again, just kind of the top of the heart and just carry the line around like that. And that's going to create the impression, you can see, of this lovely wrap effect that Belle has with her hair. And you can just kind of smooth these outer lines out and just kind of join everything together like it's one big shape, like that. There we go. Excellent. That looks great.
Thank you.
That looks awesome. Now, we're going to add a little bit of hair at the top of her head as well. So again, her hair is quite thick. So the top of her head would actually be up here somewhere. So we're going to draw a line between the two, and you can imagine a circle around here. And so you'll see a little top of her head there and a little bit at the side there, like that, just on that one side. Beautiful.
Oh,
so it gives her a little bit of extra volume to her head, because her head is a little bit small. Now we should put her neck in. So again, the neck is going to go just at the bottom here, just two slightly straight lines, a little bit curvy. And then we're going to do a deep V here. Because she's wearing like a scarf around her. It's called a fichu in fashion history. It's like a little scarf, yeah. All right, so just to fill that in, we're just going to draw some circles around the outside and join it together like that. So it's kind of like the collar, the white collar of her blue dress. But we can also make it a scarf. You can just put some little lines in the middle there just to make it look like a scarf. You can see it's coming together there. You could draw a little ruffle around the edge like this if you like. Now, what would Belle be without her bow? Her bow for her ponytail. And the bow, it's at the back, so you're not really going to see it. You're really just going to see the edge of it. So it'll be two triangles at the back like this, but you're not really going to see it. You're just going to see the edge of the triangles like that. And again, you're only going to see a little bit of her ponytail, so I'm just going to do a swoosh, just a little swoosh curl around like that. You don't have to finish the end of it. It's just to show that her ponytail's back there. All right, so I think that's all we're going to do for our construction right now. So we're going to put that down. I'll let you finish there. You are doing really, really well, because Belle is actually not easy to draw. So if you're keeping up, you're doing great. So we're going to grab just a black pencil or a marker or whatever you've got. It could be a biro. And we're going to just go over the lines we've drawn to darken them. So you're drawing yourself your final outline. And if you had an eraser, you could go in and kind of just get rid of these bits here and these bits which helped you build it. But we're going to leave these up now so you can see how we got to where we did. And so as you can see now, I'm adding in her pupils, and which are just circles inside those other circles that we did before. And you can just go in and press really hard with your pencil and just colour those in black. Now, a good thing to bring your eyes to life is to put a highlight in there, which is a little dot of light, which is a circle drawn between the two circles you just drew. And that just brings the eyes to life. And then, especially once you colour around the eye, you colour around and fill in the iris, then that really pops. And Belle has beautiful hazel eyes, so not too dark. And then we can just go in and start. You can just go in with your pencil, or you can switch over to a marker or a colour pencil or something, and just fill in her beautiful brown hair. And yeah. So another thing Belle has I've got to put in there is she's always got that little stray bit of hair that keeps falling down in her eyes. So the most important message of Beauty and the Beast is, of course, beauty is only skin deep. You'd never judge a book by its cover, right?
Never.
No.
She didn't judge the Beast about his cover,
No.
and she was very faithful.
Because, I mean, he wasn't a very nice guy at the start. He really wasn't.
But she
hung in there.
Yeah, and she believed that he was a really good person.
Yeah, I mean, she's a beauty but a funny girl, but she's also tricky to draw. And as you've seen with her hair, there are lots of overlapping shapes, and you have to kind of just sort of think what are the shapes you start with, and then you join them together. Oh, that's looking good. Yes, that's definitely coming together. That's coming together now. So I think we're kind of getting close to done here.
Yeah, I think so too.
So too. I think we are done. Well done. This was a tough one today.
I had a lot of fun though.
Thank you, and you did an awesome job, and we know you guys did too. So thanks for sticking with us.
Thank you for teaching us how to draw Belle.
You're welcome.
And you can catch our other how to draw videos, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.